Okay, in this little video I'll show you how to use the links from the class web page to get to Student Autodesk so you can download a copy of Inventor for yourself. Now we go ahead and open the class website. Here's third periods. It's IED. They're all the same. It's just different due dates for various things. On the right hand side you'll see the link section. There is Student Autodesk. You click on that, you're taken to the student educational website. And there are two versions, college, university, or secondary. Well, as high schools, you are secondary. We click on that link. And you can scroll down, and this is all the software available to you as a high school student from Autodesk. Revit will come in handy for civil engineering and architecture, so keep that in mind, as well as actual full-blown AutoCAD. Not a bad thing to have on your computer at a later date. But for today, we're just going to go to Inventor Professional. In theory, the instructions to install will be the same for these two as well. So if you know how to do it once, you can come back and pick up those two later on. You click on that, and here's the download site for Inventor Professional. It's available to students for a 3-year license. We're going to have to create an account. Odds are you do not have your own Student Autodesk account. That's why you're doing this. So you will create an account. And here's the sign up page. We'll do this. We'll create an ID for Autodesk. We'll pick United States, enter country. We'll give it a birth date. I'll pick March 5th, 97. So we'll pick what appears to be an average birthday for a high school kid. Educational status. You would be a student. Type of student. Secondary. School. WSHS. School URL. Now they're asking about the school web page. Well, if we go back here and just go click home, it takes us back to the school web page. Well, we'll copy and paste what's in the address bar. Go back to the Inventor Professional site. Right click, paste. There, you've given up a URL address. It looks really funky, bizarre. There's an actual shorter version of Woodbridge's School Fusion account, but this seems to work just fine. Now, for the account information. You will have to give it an account that you can access, an email address you can access for confirmation. I am going to use my son's name for this since I already have an account and I couldn't re-register again. Ryan Castro, student desk ID. You'll pick, this is the actual login name you'll use. Ryan, let me do RyanCastro, and an address that you can check for him. Ryan at 3castros.com. You need to use an address you can gain access to. Don't just give it a bogus address for spam. You need something you can check. So you do need to have a valid email address or parent's email address, someone's email address that you can use to confirm the link. And a password. I recommend picking something obviously memorable, easy to remember. Type it in, confirm. And you must agree to, well, no, you do not have to agree to receive email communications, but you agree to terms of service and that you have read the terms of use. That means you've actually clicked on these links and have read the whole of it. Click, 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 all right. Yes, we all do that all the time. So hope we never get burned by it. I'll go ahead and click on next. Interesting, someone already has his ID, so I have to pick a different one. All right. And let's try that. Camel case. Someone already has an address. All right. Let's try Ryan. Project lead the way, Ryan Castro 1019. That should make things a little more complicated. And we click next. And while I do that, let me write down, if you're going to create a new ID, it's always a good idea to write it down so you don't forget it. It's always a good idea to write down passwords so you don't forget them. There, I've written it down. I click on next. And there's no way anyone already has that combination. This has not been activated. You need to go to the email address to activate that account. So I understand that. So I need to go to a search for you're watching this going, where is it going? I'm just going to my email provider, the one associated with the address I gave it to Autodesk. You log in wherever your address is. And there it is. Welcome to Autodesk Community. Click on that, and you should have a welcome message from Autodesk saying your Autodesk ID, there it is, and create your account. By clicking on that link, it'll take you back. Your account is now activated. And now you need to sign in to proceed your download. So once you get to this stage, if you've managed to do all this, you now have an account with Student Autodesk. You're ready to go get a copy of Inventor. So let's close out of here. Close out of this. Scroll down. It looks like the same screen you were at before, but instead of clicking Create Account, now you can sign in. And I'll sign in with and click Sign In. Notice that the screen doesn't change much because we were already at the sign-in screen for Inventor Professional. So we're now officially in. We're signed in. Let's select the software we want. We want to get Inventor Professional 2013. Do not pick 14 because 14 is not backwards compatible. We've had issues with it. 12, no point. 11, no point. We use the 13 at school. Let's keep it all 2013. Language, I'll let you be brave. I am sticking to English. Operating system. This is the fun part. How do you know which one to use? Most Windows PCs bought in the last 5 years have most been Windows 64 bits. Most Windows 7 machines are 64 bits, but you may have an older computer. How do you know what to use? You go to your Start menu. Go to Start menu and you right click on Computer. And when you right click Computer, you can go down to Properties. And this is the property screen for your computer. It's information about what your machine is. My machine, for example, is a Windows 7 Home Premium. It is an Acer 5560. It's got my tech information for my card. It's got my RAM. But right there is the 64-bit operating system. If you have 64-bit, pick 64-bit. If you have 32-bit, then you get the 32-bit. So again, right-click on Computer, Properties, and there you go, 64-bit. So let's do this. Operating system, 64-bit. Now, it should have, there you go. What it took a while for it to process, it generated a serial number specific to this download. This serial number is only for you. It is not going to be valid if you give it a friend so they can get bypasses. This is created based on your account information, what you are getting through. That's what you're getting right there. The product key is the file you need. You need to copy down both of these numbers. So I take my paper out and go 900-44649563. And it just occurred to me that you're thinking, I'm copying down the same thing I see on the screen. No. You will get different numbers. They may be slightly different, they may be significantly different, or they may even be the same product key, but the serial number and the product key are generated specifically to the user. So If I then say install now, I click on it, and depending on my internet connection and how good a computer I have, this could take a few hours. I've heard some as short as 30-40 minutes. I've heard some as long as 5 hours. This really just depends on what quality internet connection, how busy traffic is, whether the servers are in place, with how good a computer is. You will not download the whole package entirely. It installs itself as it downloads, so it does take a little time. I would click install now. You're going to be taken to see the final. I accept, and then click install now, and you'll start the installation process. And we're going to save this file. This is the Autodesk. Actually, you don't save this one. You click run on this one. This is the Autodesk installer. This is the program that will handle the installation of the full-blown Autodesk Inventor. At 21 megs, it's not very big. And then I'll stop here because I already have a copy of 2013 on this computer, and I dare not corrupt it by doing this. But you click run. Oh, I dare. Click run. See what happens. You'll get a screen saying you want to make these changes. And you should get the following screen, which I want to cancel out of it once it kicks in. There it is. It will install, download, install, download, install, download, install, and as soon as I can, I'm going to stop it. But that is everything you need to download it. Hopefully it works. At the end of this, it'll ask you for a serial number and your product key, and it will also ask you for your Autodesk information again to sign in. And I'm hoping I can stop this so I don't ruin my version of Autodesk. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I am definitely going to stop here. You will get to this screen. You'll click install and continue on your own. You shouldn't have to mess with this. I'm getting out. I hope you can download it soon so you can have it to use the rest of the year. From now on, I'm going to make a prerequisite that everyone to get a copy of this. No more of this waiting till the last minute to start installing software. So good luck. Email me in case you have any questions. Yes, terminate.